Alright, you guys, so welcome to SITKA, Alaska. The first thing you guys left is actually a bald eagle at the top of this tree. Way up here to the left, you guys. Don't miss it. It's like a golf ball. Right up here to the top at the left.
Where is it?
Yep, so now you can save your $300 on that Raptor tour, okay? Save your money. Save your money. Because listen, the truth is, a lot of stuff that they show you, you can kind of, I don't know, I think you can kind of do without it. This is my second season, and I kind of, you know, check some stuff out and how they do it, and I'm like, the Raptors tour, I mean, these bald eagles are everywhere, so you're going to see them. Like, for example, to the right, it's a bald eagle right above that house, right there to the right. Right above that house to the right. So they're everywhere. They're literally going to be flying right over your head. So, you guys, this is like the first day in about 6 days where it's kind of, it's not raining right now. Now, it's still supposed to rain today, but hopefully it holds out until you guys leave so you guys can enjoy it, right? So you can be dry and walk and, you know, smiling and happy, right? So, but it does rain a lot here because of the Tongass. So the Tongass is a temperate rainforest. It's the largest in the United States. 17.2 million acres. It is huge. Now, it rains the most in Ketchikan. Then right behind Ketchikan is SITKA. So they get a lot of rain. So generally, you guys, when you're in Southeast Alaska, when you're stopping at these other ports, just have rain gear, just in case. So when you guys leave today and you're stopping at Juneau, Ketchikan, wherever you're gonna go, just have rain gear just in case. Another bald eagle way at the top up to the right. You guys will see him way up top to the right. All right, so we're gonna take a peek and see if we see the volcano. It's possible that we may not see it, but I'll still give you guys the information about it. Yeah, it's right behind all of that fog. Mount Edgecombe. So here's the story about Mount Edgecombe. So first of all, Mount Edgecombe is about 14 miles from shore. Now the last time Mount Edgecombe erupted was 2220 BC. 2220 BC, so fingers crossed, right? Not today. We don't want that to happen. Now, they had an eruption scare, though, in 1974. So a guy by the name of Porky, he takes old used tires, diesel fuel, and smoke bombs by way of helicopter up to the volcano. He throws everything inside of the volcano. He lights the tires on fire. Locals here in SITKA were freaking out. Everybody's going crazy. Coast Guard, they head up to the volcano. Outside of the volcano reads, April Fools. The guy pranks everybody in SITKA, Alaska. What is wrong with Porky? So the question is, what did they do to him? Absolutely nothing. Because Porky was a local police officer here in SITKA. That's the plot twist. He was a police officer, seriously. So this guy, man, he would have so much fun and he would do all kinds of crazy stuff. Ferries would come in. He would put pink flamingos on these private islands. And people would be like, oh, look, SITKA has pink flamingos. So yeah, man, the guy just, he was a prankster. You know, he loved to have fun, so you can't knock him. So I like Porky, me personally. Yeah. So the population here in SITKA. SITKA has roughly 9,000 residents here, only 9,000. They are nice people, but they are nosy. They want to know everything that's going on. So I kind of compare them to like the soap operas, like Young and the Restless, Days of Our Lives, As the World Turns. My grandmother, she used to love watching those shows. As I got older, I realized why they're scandalous. So that's kind of how SITKA is. You know, it goes down in SITKA. So you guys can probably look at this place like, oh, look at this, so quiet. No, you know, SITKA gets it popping now. You know, it goes down. So yeah, if you stay after hours, you'll see. You guys look to the right. This is their beach. Ta-da! Sandy Beach. Looks more like Rocky Beach to me, but the locals love it. That water out there, you guys, 40 degrees cold. They swim out there a lot. They surf out there. They love it. They are different, right? So here's the thing. Alaska, the kids, they cannot graduate high school until they pass swimming lessons. It is a part of the curriculum in Alaska. Seriously. They learn CPR and everything before they graduate high school. I actually think that's very, very cool. I think every state should adopt that. That is very cool to me. Now, coming up to the right, you guys, you're going to see C-Mart. C-Mart is 1 out of 3 grocery stores here. They don't have a Sam's Club, Costco's, Publix, nothing that we're familiar with, right? Cheapest thing you can get at C-Mart is Arizona sweet tea, 99 cents. A loaf of bread is 10 bucks.
Oh, wow.
Yep, and that's like Wonder Bread, right? That's not bunny or anything, right? Now Sarah Lee, she's more high-end. She'll charge you about 14 bucks. I gotta take Sarah Lee on a date before I give her that much, right? Now, it's very expensive, you guys. The reason is we're on a remote island. You don't get here by ship, by plane, or through birth canal. So that's kind of how it is. SITKA is a remote island. Ketchikan is a remote island. Haynes is a remote island. Juneau is a remote island. Now, you can get through Skagway through Canada. Purple Lady, what's up? She has purple hair and she has a purple house as well. She is cool, yep. She's a rock star. So a lot of these houses you guys see along the shore, they range from 800,000 to 2.5 million. Expensive. So the question is, how can they afford to live here? Here in a moment, you guys are going to see a lot of boats to your right. You see a lot of them in these driveways. The reason is commercial fishing. So commercial fishing is one of the most profitable ways to make money here in SITKA, Alaska. So coming up to the right, you guys, you see a lot of boats. They got about 6 marinas here in SITKA. Look to the right, you guys, a lot of boats. Some of that fish they catch here is king salmon, pink salmon, lean cod, black cod, halibut, rockfish. So my favorite fish is black cod. They have to go 600 feet deep to catch black cod. It's some very good fish. It's oily. It's an oily fish. I love it. A lot of times when the ships come in, they get a lot of local food. So check later on, you guys, to see if they got black cod. Coming up to the right is Ace Hardware. They got a funny slogan here. If we don't have it, you don't need it. Ace Hardware. Literally, if one of these vehicles get a flat, they go to Ace. Dead battery, they go to Ace. Scented candles, they go to Ace. So Ace is like a Bed Bath & Beyond and an AutoZone mixed in one. That's kind of how it is. They're like one-stop shops up here. Up here to the right, you got a Lakeside grocery store. They're the same way. They're like a grocery store and they're a gun store. So you can buy a box of ammo and a bag of Doritos in the same spot. Yep, that's how the grocery stores are, you guys. So, one of the worst times to travel to Alaska, you guys, is September and October. 50-mile-per-hour winds. The weather is like 40 to 37 degrees. Out there in the Pacific, the waves are 30-plus foot high. So you're talking about rough. It's very rough. You have to literally put a patch behind each ear. You have to pop 5 Dramamine and roll a blunt, and you're probably still gonna throw up. So it's that bad. It's that bad. A lady last season, she came and she was like, "Can I sit up front?" I was like, "Sure." Just don't sit behind me, right? I need you throwing up on the back of my neck. So that's kind of how bad it is. So if they ask you who told you, tell them a guy named Jimmy, okay? I'll deny it. You guys look to the left. This is Swan Lake. It is a Russian man-made lake. It's a freshwater lake. So when the Russians occupied this land, they called it New Archangel. The United States purchased Alaska in 1867 for $7.2 million. Now, what the Russians did was, in the wintertime, this lake freezes over. They broke up this ice and they sold ice to the Pacific Northwest. It was one of the ways that they made money at the time. The locals, they actually ice skate on Swan Lake in the winter. And they also play a lot of drunk hockey. All right, you guys, we are exiting the interstate. All right, let's see. 2 types of bears to watch out for when in SITKA: grizzly bears and gummy bears. Yep, so watch out for the gummy bears, you guys. To the right, Highliner Coffee. If you guys need coffee, check it out. Burger and Crab Shack, I don't like them. And the ice cream machine is always down like McDonald's. So it's not the place to get your ice cream from. Doing ice cream. Lincoln Street, right in front of us, guys, is the primary street in downtown SITKA. To the right of the shopping centers. Back to the left, they have the National Historical Park. That is where the Clique of Natives handcrafted totem poles at. You can hike that trail in about 30 minutes. All right, let's see what we finna have to do, you guys. One moment. 144, fully loaded, Jamie. Make room for me. You guys look over here to the right. Behind Wells Fargo is the Russian church. Oldest church in SITKA. So you guys, right up in front of us where the bridge is at, is Baranov's Castle. Baranov's Castle is where the Russians signed over the rights of Alaska to the United States. They also raised a 49th flag right there at Baranov. So you guys were to cross over the street, past this Wells Fargo and that video sign, and you'll see a restaurant called the Mean Queen. Right there in that parking lot, you'll see an old cannon. You can hike up that trail in about 5 to 7 minutes. You can overview downtown SITKA right there at Baranov's Castle. So it's very beautiful to check out Baranov, okay? What are we doing here?
Kita rin kung kita rin ng Mount Fuji. Sige na, kay Mount Fuji of Japan or
This is another cruise ship. I can show you. Another cruise ship. Is this another cruise ship?
Yeah.
Come.
There.
I need to run.
Is that another cruise ship?
Yeah, there's another cruise ship. Stop.
It's not that big.
Yeah, it's so big.
Mount Fuji. It's not Mount Fuji.
And this one is not Mount Fuji.
Yeah.
But get up.
Here.
Give me up.
There you go. See?
Yeah, it's down.
So where are you right now?
Mount and where we are?
SITKA, Alaska.
Alaska.
Yeah. It's the first stop for our tour, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we saw another cruise ship here. One boat is picking up a cruise ship here.
Sila, Katrina, ambot sila sa set. But see, it's not working. Oh.
We saw one cruise ship,
And
but
a yacht.
we just saw one cruise ship actually. But the boat is picking up other people for the cruise ship.
okay, picture mo isa mo si bye. Ayan, take a picture with your body. We need to use body.
Isuk-suk na gano'n eh.
That's because they take forever to find you.
Ah, kani silang dua magana. Magawa ko na mo picture. Mga unique. Oh, thank you. Imo pre na. Amo man ang signature ni Bloody mo.
Uy, answer.
Inyo nga na pinyati ka na. Nga naman. Lumuana mo ba? Pero madungan mo. Or unsa injuhang nga na. Sure.
Is every seat full?
Yeah.
Everybody? Okay.
Yeah.
We should have 14 people.
14, 14?
Okay. Come and chat.
Kami 13 and 1/4.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Picture, one more.
One more!
Welcome to SITKA.
You're waiting for two?
Oh, baby's rushing.
Mommy, are you okay there?